Peace. Peace. What it is. All right, Libra and Sun in Libra, Moon in Scorpio. I'm gonna talk about something kind of serious. First off, I want to talk, since we're in the Scorpio energy, you know what I'm saying? I want to tell you what I got today out my job's ass. I be tearing their ass up, boy. They hire me back. They don't even know, nigga. Look at it, look at it. Bam! Books, nigga. That was a 400-page book for free $. PDF for free online, you know what I'm saying? Then, hold on. Damn, I forgot to staple these together. Damn, I forgot. Anyway, then I got these here, which I'm gonna be doing videos about these here. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot. I'm like, oh, it's mirror, you can't tell, but I forgot my video. All right, you see a Moorish paradigm. Oh yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if I can contact this brother, because I contacted him when I bought the books. It's 13 books, the journals of the Moorish paradigm. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if I can get in contact with him, because I don't know where he's selling them at. And if he ain't selling them nowhere, I'm gonna sell him, and then, you know, kick him in, you know, whatever you want, you know, whatever. Because, you know what I'm saying, like I can print them out now, so I can give you a little booklet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, all right, so I'm gonna talk about something for real. And I spent a minute and 30 seconds on my day. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about depression and depression and repression. I did a video about depression, not really getting into it, because I was at that time really coming to the conclusion that I had been depressed. I didn't even know, nigga. But now as I know, you know what I'm saying, when those emotions come to me, I can objectify. I say, oh, okay, I see what this is, you know what I'm saying, and I can deal with whatever it is that I'm dealing with from that perspective, as opposed to just saying, oh man, what the fuck, I'm tired of this shit, I'm ready to die, type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how you be down sometimes. You know, the nigga like, nah, nigga, you be down, you want to die. All right, so look, Scorpio is death. All right, Scorpio is the secrets, the hidden. You understand what I'm saying? The occult. So one thing that we do as a people, because I watched the shout out to Dr. Alim El Bay and his show first, and the Empress. I don't want to say queen, because queen technically means a king's whore or something. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying, his Empress, Sister Kadira. Shout out to my Washington family. I was listening to their show, but it was the one brother Jamal got on there that he do every Tuesday, I think. Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't remember. And it was this show about depression. He had a sister on there, she was talking, and you know what I'm saying, so it was beautiful. How, you know what I'm saying, what she was talking about. So, you know me, I be stealing niggas' ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a science to my mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Gemini, 19-degree Gemini. So that's the Capricorn aspect of Gemini. So I like to add on being that is Capricorn to thoughts, to the abstract realm, which is Gemini. You see? So it's a science to everything. And you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it uses astrology to understand self. So, you know what I mean? One thing in astrology is Saturn. Saturn is Satan in the Bible, right? Jesus is the sun, and you know, Sin or Mary is the moon. That's why they made her, the whore, made her bad, or what have you. Now, Saturn is the lessons you have to learn. That's your fears. That's what you came to get over. You see what I'm saying? Just so happens, my Saturn is in Scorpio. The moon is actually on my Saturn right now. That's why I'm doing this video right now. You know what I'm saying? But so, you know, Saturn in Scorpio, 22 degrees. You know, I had to learn about how to deal with death. Okay, now, how does this get into depression and repression? All right, now let me show you. Now, when I was 6 years old, and this is something that I literally repressed out of my memory. All right, like I heard of this concept watching. I used to watch Law and Order all the time, so I heard of this concept of people when children go through certain traumas, they erase them from their memories, and you know, and that's how they deal with them. You know, they act like it never happened as a kid. You know, you imagine it never happened, and then you know, as you grow older, you tend to forget about it, and it literally escapes your memory. I am proof, man. Okay, so what happened when I was 5 or 6, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm be real, I haven't really gotten to all the details yet. I just came into this realization. I'm kind of stopping because it's a big ass. Hold on, y'all see that? It's a floaty, I guess. That ain't normally there, you know, in downtown Dallas for all you tourist type motherfuckers. Oh, and it's lighting up. Oh, it's gonna explode. Terrorist attack. Yeah, and that was one thing I wanted to do. It's September. It is lighting up though, Scorpion. I guess they lighting it. Duh. It's September 24th now, and the world hasn't ended. I think it's still here. It is the day after tomorrow officially, right? The other day I told it was the 20th. It was the 21st. I told my wife, the world's supposed to end the day after tomorrow. Just like the movie, right? So anyway, all right, let me get back to the topic. All right, so when I was 6 years old, right, my aunt died, right? My aunt, my mother's sister, my mother's older sister died. Fucked our family up, fucked my mama up, you know what I'm saying? Like it would anybody. But, and this memory I kept all my life. You know what I'm saying? You know, my favorite aunt died. It was sad for me, but I always remembered it because my daddy's sister died about 4 or 5 years later, right? So, you know, and that's why I said I had to learn how to deal with death, because what actually got me conscious was death. You know, I've said it before, the death of my baby mama, Tierra Love Cloud. Ashe, peace, my sister, rest in power. When she died, that fucked my head up, and I had to go learn why. You know what I'm saying? Why my nigga gotta die at 24 years old? You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, I had to get over death, and I had to come to accept, you know, my reality, my situation, these deaths that occurred because of those deaths. I'm a stronger person. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I can deal with more in life and blah 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 blah. I'm getting my life lesson now. What I didn't tell you and what I repressed was when my aunt died, my 2 cousins died too. Now, they was 7 and 8. They was like 1 year older than me. If I was 5, I think I was 6 and 7. 2 girls. And these was my cousins. And right before they died, probably like a few months before that, you know, maybe like that year before that, I had just been up there visiting them where they lived. And you know what I'm saying? I had played with them for like, you know, probably like a week or whatever, however long we was up there. You know, I can't remember it all in detail. And what I'm saying is that for just think a 6-year-old, your cousins who you just got real close with, you know what I mean? I mean, you can grew up with them, but you just left from you know, that was your last family trip type shit, was with them, you know, playing with your cousins, and now they dead. You 6 years old, you don't understand that. You can't deal with that. I repressed that out of my memory. I didn't remember they died until like 2 years ago. And I ain't really just start dealing with it until like 2 months ago. Like for real. You understand what I'm saying? So like depression and repression is a very, very, it is really, we black folks are very, very depressed. I mean, I'm sorry, but you know, I don't mean to go here, but I ain't sorry. Fuck it. You know, y'all white folks, y'all are depressing, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you, I ain't gonna put it all on y'all. But you know, the whole 400 years since y'all ancestors came, you know, that, you know, we been fucked off. You know what I mean? So and I'm saying that to say, just that alone can fuck you up. You don't even know who the fuck you are. You call yourself a color, a crayon. You associate yourself with a continent, and your savior is a Mexican. Baby, you are depressed. You are psychologically damaged, okay? We need help. Bad. I got help. I got help via, you know what I'm saying, my birth chart, nigga. I went to therapy. You know, I went to marriage counseling. I ain't lying. I ain't go to therapy. I went to marriage counseling. Marriage counselor told me, yeah, I really can't see no flaw with you. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we didn't get into my shit. We was just talking about relationships. So I ain't getting no help from that. You know, I got help from my goddamn birth chart. And that's why I promote that shit so much. Because it can help you. It will allow you to objectify your pain, man. You in pain. You can't think about that shit consciously when you're hurting. Can't do it. It don't work like that. Emotions, baby. So you know what I'm saying? But when it boils over and you calm down, then you can look at that date and you can look at your chart and you have something to study. You see what I'm saying? Instead of just saying, why I act like that? Why I act like that? You see what I'm saying? You can look at certain dates at certain times and see when certain planets was transiting your natal home, your natal planets, and then you will see, oh, like okay, bam, in 2012, my wife had a miscarriage of twin boys. Fucked my head up. Fucked us up, right? But when we start studying our chart, we had a Jupiter return at that time. We both did. I had one and then she had one shortly after. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, oh shit, you can start to study it from that perspective now. You feel me? Instead of just saying, oh shit, why we had to lose our babies or what have you. You know what I mean? We was able to get a understanding. So, once you get an understanding of self, then you can start to study self. And that's what it's about, man. Know thyself. So repression and depression is a real thing. So, if your friends or your family or loved ones have those qualities, or you see they down all the time, or they mad all the time, or say sad all the time, or they high all the time, or drunk all the time, that's depression, man. They don't want to deal with the reality of their situation because that brings them down, because they feel like they made some kind of mistake or something bad happened to them that they can't get over. You know what I'm saying? Once you look at that chart and you start seeing when the sun was on your moon that day that shit happened, you like, damn, that can't be no coincidence. That mean it had to happen. That mean I'm supposed to be here right now. That mean I can love myself. You see? That's what this shit's about. So, Scorpio, man, that's your desires, man. That's your truth. This is my truth. So peace and love. Take it easy.